Hello, what is up guys? Welcome back to the channel, and in this video I'm gonna be giving my opinion, thoughts, and analysis of the new trailer of the Sons of the Forest, which came out around 4 or 5 days ago. I've already seen this trailer 3-4 times guys, so this is not a reaction video. This is an opinion, my analysis of the video guys, and I did have some very strange findings which will definitely knock your socks off, so stay tuned for that one guys. So let's begin. Now, as with the first trailer guys, we begin with a chopper crash, but the only difference is in the first trailer the chopper was engulfed, the exterior of the chopper was engulfed in flames. In this one, as you can see, there are no flames. Now I wonder why they changed this. Does this have any impact on the game or not? So we don't know, but that's one very obvious change from the first trailer. And if we move further back, right here we can see this meal. Is that a military MRE or military meal? If so, these guys right here are military personnel. So maybe is Timmy a military personnel, or is he being assisted by these military dudes? We don't know, but I'm pretty sure that we are gonna be playing Timmy for this one guys, because that is what the ending cutscene clearly points out to. So there's that. But we don't know if he's a military guy or if he is just being assisted by these military personnel. Right here, you can see first off the foliage, the greenery, the brush, the bushes. They are definitely very realistic guys. Much more realistic and much more immersive, shall I say. Now I do hope that this is not just for the sake of this trailer. I hope that this will not be downgraded, but I also hope that this is not gonna be too heavy on our system, especially mine guys, which is really getting old. I only have a GTX 970, so there's that. There's one concern of mine. Now if we move forward right there, this is not a phone. I don't think it is, as indicated by this antenna right here. Rather, that indicates that this is a GPS. I think that this is going to be replacing the map. Instead of the map, we will be getting this GPS, satellite GPS. And as you can see here, 593 meters. Maybe from your location up to that dot right there, which is your destination. This clearly shows how large the map is. I mean, 593 meters is pretty big, and this shows just a small portion. This does not show, the screen does not show the whole size of the map. This is just a small portion of the map. So I think we could expect a really large map for the second game. I don't know how it will compare to the first game, but definitely a big map, huge area to explore in the second game. Now let's move on. Right here, she's chopping wood. Look at those particles flying right there. Now with each strike, snow falls. Look at that. That is a really nice touch. That adds a bit more realism, a bit more immersiveness to the game again. Really nice. And as you can see, in the previous clip we had a really sunny day. In this one we transitioned to a snowy weather. I don't know if we are gonna get seasons for the second game, or this is just a part of a map, a snowy part or snowy portion of a map, just like in the first game. But whichever it is definitely much more realistic. Again, the particle effects are much more realistic. The snow particles, the fog, the fogginess is really immersive, really realistic. I'm really digging that. Now another thing is the path right there leading to the log cabin. I'm pretty sure this is character built. This is not part of the map, the world, cause we are carrying logs, which clearly indicates that we built this log cabin. Really like it. And here, this is the first portion of what I said earlier, guys. The first portion of my findings, which is really mind-blowing. Look at this mutant right here. She's clearly a mutant, right? She's got 3 legs right there and 3 limbs, and she's wearing this tank top or some sort of bathing suit. which is a shade of green. She's a mutant clearly, right? But she does not appear to be hostile. She appears to be shivering from the cold right there, as you can see. I'd just like you to keep that in mind, guys. This first clip right there. This one right here. Again, the Virginia, the mutant right here. In this clip, she clearly has 3 arms, right? I'd like for you to remember that one. She's got 3 arms. And her hair, I'd like you to remember her hair, right? She's got ponytail hair. This very important detail, and also the same tank top or the same clothing right there. So yeah, keep that in mind. And right here, this thing right here, I thought at first this was a futuristic bear trap. It is similar to a bear trap, but as I've seen the pulley right here, it indicates that this one's a crossbow. Most likely a crossbow, guys. I'm going with crossbow on this one. So if we move back right here, we see this salmon. Okay, now that is what is called a salmon run, guys. Now in the wild, salmons run upstream to lay their eggs, and usually bears will be waiting for them upstream, ready to snatch them up for dinner. And you know what that means? I'm contemplating maybe we are getting bears in the game, guys. If so, that would be great. That would be really great. Another survival factor, another danger to the world is always welcome. So yeah, let's proceed. And right here, guys, we got a pistol. And this guy right here is walking and watching us menacingly with a stick. Now I hope, guys, that we are not gonna be too OP in this with our modern weaponry, guys, because in the first game I even find the flare gun to be quite a bit OP. Not a bit, very OP for the very OP rather in the first game, the flare gun. How much more a modern weaponry? I don't know how they're gonna balance this one. Maybe bullets will be such a rare find or very scarce in the game. Maybe they're gonna balance it that way. But yeah, I sure do hope we are not gonna be too OP. And I don't know if we are gonna get another kind of caliber of gun, maybe a rifle, a shotgun, maybe, but I hope not, because that would be really sick. And I mean, that would destroy the game balance. And finally, in this clip, this is the first night scene in the trailer, which looks really good, guys, compared to the first game. Look at that, the lighting, the god rays going through the foliage, the thick foliage is really realistic. I like it a lot. I don't know if this game is gonna have a ray tracing, but look at the reflection there. On this side, is that a hill? But yeah, very nice reflection. It could benefit from ray tracing, I believe, especially that we have bodies of water in the game. Yeah, ray tracing would make this graphics of this game more phenomenal, which is sad for me because, as I said, I got a GTX 970, an old ass graphics card, so no ray tracing for me. But for you guys who have the new 2030 series Nvidia graphics card, you can rejoice your heart out, because you will be, if this game rather will be getting ray tracing. Now let's move forward. Still this guy, I think this is the same guy, you know, walking menacingly at us with a stick while we have a gun right here. And here, it looks like our gun is a 9mm pistol, guys. I'm no gun expert. You can correct me in the comment section down below if I'm wrong, but it seems to me that this is a 9mm pistol. I mean, it's too small to be a .45 caliber, and it's a bit larger to be a .22. Again, I'm no gun expert. You can correct me in that if I'm wrong, but this looks like a 9mm pistol. Now here, this is the mind-blowing finding I was talking about, guys. Right here. Right there. You see this girl right here? I thought at first that this was another player, indicating that this is gonna be another multiplayer game, co-op multiplayer game, just like the first one. But right here, see how she's pointing at the cannibal? Right here. Her arms, her left arm is clearly right here. But lo and behold, look, what do you know? Another arm, a third arm. two left arms and a right arm, just like the mutant shivering outside of our log cabin, guys. So this is a mutant. As you can see, look at her dress, I mean her clothing. This is similar to the one standing in the cabin and in the stream, sitting in the creek. This is the same dress and the ponytail. So this indicates that this is the same mutant in our log cabin. It looks more, her mental faculty is more human than mutant, because in the first game, mutants are like zombies. Really, they are mindless. They are mindless zombies, no form of intelligence or whatsoever. But this one, she seems to be like, she seems to possess high mental faculty, human mental faculty. I don't know what her role is really, but maybe she's like Atreus in God of War. Maybe we can call her to assist us, or she can assist us, maybe, I don't know. But definitely a Virginia, a mutant, is assisting us in the game. That is really crazy. Let's proceed. So in this clip right here, this mutant is cowering in fear. Unlike the previous footage, guys, the guy walking menacingly towards us with the stick, this one is cowering in fear. Now, I don't know if this is the same mutant we shot earlier. Maybe he's now scared of us because we shot him. I don't know. So let's proceed. There, we are digging. Look at the terrain. It looks really nice. Looks really realistic. I assume that this is gonna replace the blast zone in the first game, where we blast certain areas to get particular items, valuable items, just like the pistol parts. Maybe we don't have blast zones anymore. This one, we have to dig for those items, or maybe we're digging for a foundation for our base. I don't know, but I hope it does not get too grindy if that be the case. So let's proceed. This looks like another hidden door. Could this be the same hidden door in the last stage or the final act of the first game? Is this the same door we find under the cave? We don't know that. But it seems to lead also to another modern area right here. But this does not look like a facility, a science facility. It looks more of a house. This looks like a more polished or a better looking house than Phasmophobia. But yeah, it does remind me of the Ridgeview or the street houses in Phasmophobia. So there's a corridor here, and right here, this looks like a 3D printer. Now, why I came to that conclusion is because, first, this one, it definitely looks like the toy in the first game minus the paint. So maybe it's a replica. Timmy tried to replicate it, tried to 3D print it. And here, the texture inside the mask is plastic, so I think this is also 3D printed, the mask. And right here, right, the mask and the toy, right, we 3D printed the toy and the mask right here, as you can see in this. Is this a laptop? Yeah, in the laptop. So there's that. I don't know what's the purpose of 3D printing a mask, but I have an idea which I will discuss later, because we will be seeing more of this mask later in the video. So let's proceed. Right here, looks like we're splitting a log in half lengthwise in order to become a floor. That adds another immersive factor. And here we're cutting out windows for a house. That's really cool. And right here, looks like a very strong cannibal trying to break our house. He's already destroyed half of our roof. Don't want to get hit by this guy right here. And if you look to the left, there's a a zip line. So confirmed, we still do have zip line in the second game. Proceed. And this another group of these cannibals who can destroy structures, fences right here. And look at this guy. Is he destroying our house to steal the materials? Is he building a house of his own? The cannibals in the first game do not steal logs. So there's that. And here, this looks like a bigger cannibal, and he's wearing a mask. See that right there? He's wearing a mask, and he's much bigger and stronger than ordinary cannibals. I suppose he's a different kind of cannibal. And here, I think this is the same big cannibal wearing the mask, and also we are wearing a mask right here. So I assume that mask replaced the red paint in the first game. If we wear a mask, maybe the smaller cannibals are scared of us and the bigger cannibal are fooled into thinking that we are one of them, and so they do not attack if we wear this mask. I don't know, that's just an assumption, but yeah, there's that. Let's proceed. And here, the new mutant, rather one of the new mutants in the game. Looks like he's been gutted and his whole body is been turned into a mouth. But I don't think these are teeth. This just looks like flesh moving up and down. I don't know, it looks really creepy though. Right here. In this video, I mean in this clip, this looks like to be a taser. If we go back a little bit, we can see him being electrocuted. Definitely electrocuted. So yeah, there. That is definitely a taser, guys. Looks like plastic. So yeah, that's a taser. And right here, there's another one of those guys, the new mutant. And here, I think these guys right here to the left are much more creepier than this one. Looks like mutants joined on the hip and walking on all fours. Look at the movement on these guys. That's really creepy. So what do you think of my assumption? Do you have your own opinion, guys, your own findings? Leave it in the comment down below. If you enjoyed this content, guys, please consider subscribing and clicking that notification bell, and also consider joining our Discord family, link in the description down below. This has been Spooky Ramen. Have a great day all, and peace out.